day. It is Thursday, so of course I got to play some FTL. I have a feeling this is probably the best I'm going to get the camera to look until I just get a better camera. So this is probably the settings I'm going to stick with for now, unless I get inspired or accidentally change some setting or something. I love you all so uncontrollably and are shy about it. That's right, I'm the blushing bride. But we are on a good streak. We have 12 in a row currently, and our last win was on the Slug Sea, and we got 3 wins on Tuesday. I'm a little worried about 3 wins because it makes me feel like I'm going to feel pressured to try to get 3 runs in every day. So I'm going to try to not feel pressured by that, and I'm going to continue to just play it by ear. Probably is going to completely depend on how the runs go and if we get a boarding ship, because boarding ships usually take longer. So just buy a camera. Just buy a house and a new camera. It's so easy. But we are on a streak of 12. Our last run was on the Slug Sea, and so we're going to random ship and see what the next ship we get is. So here we go. We still haven't got Stealth B, so that's the one I'm sure most people are hoping for. So here we go. Random ship in 3, 2, 1, and random. Oh, how about my favorite stealth? Stealth A. This is actually my favorite. This might be my favorite ship to play, because I just feel like this ship is so strong. Will Rand beat Stealth A? Question mark. Question mark. Yes. No. You got 2 minutes, chat. 2 minutes to get your predictions in. GG go next. Yeah, right. Do I have any requests here? It's 3 humans, so I don't know if I have any specific human requests. I don't think I do. Mantis ship, Mantis. I still need to get a rock ship, rock. Okay, I don't think I have any specific requests. So this ship is one of my favorites for one reason. For many reasons. Good weapons, cloaking, 2 augments, 4 engines. Like, this ship, I don't know if it has like one of the best value starting builds. Like, you have a lot of scrap value or what, but this ship feels, I enjoy playing this. So what's up, Mr. Keys? You hate stealth, this one sucks the least and has cloaking. That's true. A stealth ship with stealth. Go figure. It's the bat plane. This thing is sick, that's right. Of course, we can never be, never get cocky or assume anything. FTL can still kill us. 2 jumps with half-power nebulas, and there's my store. So, one thing I will say about this ship, it doesn't have shields. How much scrap do we need to be able to afford shields? This sells for 40, this sells for 15. That's 55. And shields are what, 120? So we need what, like 65 scrap or something like that? Everything on red, huh? Feeding Believer since your dough assets skyrocketed last reset. Nice. So I need 70 after selling stuff. Okay, okay. Okay. Need to cloak his heavy laser. Good. Oh, and his heavy laser's still online, but that's fine. We should be able to get 2 shots off before he can with cloaking. I hope I'm not wrong about that. 6 fuel, 2 drone parts. That's a pretty good deal, but I need scrap for shields, so we're gonna have to say no there. You're all in. Don't F me on this FTL. Asking FTL to not F you. Don't you know how FTL works? That's all it does. If you believe in past Rand. So we got 5 extra scrap for way less fuel and 1 less drone part. Honestly, that was probably not worth, but that's okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to think about... Man. If we had level 2 piloting, I'd probably go into half-power nebulas, but I just don't think I want to mess with half-power nebulas. Gotta go all in on the bat plane. After all, Rand's already is actually Bruce Wayne. Wow, okay, nice. Nice. Okay, alright. Oh god, this could be... Okay, if this is an offensive drone, this could be really bad. If it's a defensive drone, it's fine. I'm gonna go for this. Because if I cloak when the offensive drone is first gonna hit me, I should be able to get his offense offline. This is a gamble. If he's got an offensive drone, this could be very bad. Okay, it's a fire beam drone. I just lost my doors. Okay. Okay. Alright. My doors are down. And they're vented. I should be able to fix that. I should be able to fix that. Okay. This should be fine. Should be fine. What we do is we rotate humans out. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. No big deal. No big deal. I kind of let that fire beam hit me because I thought it was better to let one fire beam hit than something else. I don't know. Then cloaking too early and then all my shots get dodged and the heavy laser hits or something. So, of the offensive drones, that's the least dangerous. Can't be immediate damage. It can't be damage buffered. Yeah, that's. I kind of let it hit on purpose to, I don't know, try to play around cloaking if I needed to. So we only took 1 damage. Of course, it's an effing offensive drone because we play as Stealth Bucket. You hate FTL. You want to be the pilot. All right, sure thing, Ninjality. Sure thing. All right. Ninjality. There we go. Only good stealth ship. Love to see it. Mm-hmm. All right, so I think I continue to ignore store. We don't have really enough to get shields. So, and I'd have to go through a half-power nebula that might be manly search that I can't do. So, I could go through these and get an extra jump, but I just don't really want to. I don't really want to go through half-power without shields. Weapon buffer, then? Oh, man. Auto-hacker. Don't hack my weapons, please. Yeah, maybe weapon buffer is worth getting, but there's a chance for a second store, so I just don't know. Not my weapons, not my weapons. Okay, O2 is fine. Ooh, this guy really hates my O2 and weapons. Okay. Okay, can't dodge now. I'm watching for his shot if it goes towards my weapons. Actually, I don't even need to watch for that. We're good. Aha! Did we shoot down his other shot? I'm pretty sure his other shot got shot down by one of our dual laser shots. That's freaking amazing if that just happened. I think it did. Sniped! 360 no-scoped. Totally calculated and planned. Not even luck. Alright, how much do I want to bake on a second store, or do I just want to get shield value? So I have 8 jumps this sector. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's probably unlikely. Yeah, who says Stealth A has no shields? My guns are my shields. It's probably unlikely we find another store this sector. I don't know, Sleeping Dragon. Do you like weapon buffer or not? I kind of prefer not getting it and trusting in my cloaking. It's got to be hard to be that skillful. That's right. It's time for human for Grima. That's right. I think I prefer not weapon buffer until I at least get to Sector 2 or get to the 70 scrap. So if I get an event store, I can afford shields. You always go weapon buffer? 90% of the time, cloaking works every time. You always weapon buffer, huh? So what does weapon buffer help with? It helps with a shot that we don't dodge at 90%. Helps with, I don't know, maybe an asteroid field, but I should be able to avoid asteroid fields with long-range scanners. Since I've seen my store, I think I'm going to do it. I'm not... This feels greedy to me is what is what it feels like. It feels greedy to not save up my scrap for shields. Random drones swiping our weapons, yeah. Zoltan shield chip that I can't one-shot as weapons. Maybe it protects against that. Alright, we have to cloak. Oh, man. I don't think we cloak both. If he bombs, we just cloak whatever's first, I think. Okay, he was going for my weapons. Please don't bomb the weapons. Fuck. God damn it, FTL, god damn it. Fucking value point. Does a little bit, but not much there, I feel like. Don't you get my weapons again. Don't you effing do it. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, value point I think it was good there. I think it kept one of our weapons online to actually finish off his Zoltan shield. So I think weapon value actually did have immediate value there. Still, bullshit fight. Really good reward, though. Zoltan shield with a bomb and a laser's freaking strong. Just any effing Zoltan shield chip second one is stupid. You should have added that it protects against small bombs. Yeah, right? Well, there you go. Instant value. Instant value from the weapon value there. Jeez, asteroid fields. Okay. What's up, Mike? Getting a survival upgrade feels greedy. Well, yes. Because to me, weapons... I don't know. Weapons don't feel like a survival upgrade. To me, I feel like a survival upgrade would be getting level 2 cloaking or level 5 engines. So, yes, there is one human left, yes. Stevie Gal. But keeping your weapons online, I guess, is a bit of a survival upgrade. I don't know. It does feel greedy to me. Maybe it shouldn't, but it just does. Wow, this asteroid field being here makes our path a lot less straightforward. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Man, I want to go to the asteroid field for being able to see if we have a second store, but going to the asteroid field sounds like a terrible idea. Best defense is a good offense, so defense for the offense is the best defense. Makes perfect sense. So I think this is 1 and 3 in asteroid field fight, right? I think you can take free hull damage, you can get free stuff. Actually, it might be 1 and 4. I think nothing can happen. You get an asteroid field fight. What was the extra reward? Yeah, we got a Mercy Respirators. Doing it. Okay, nothing. Alright, I prefer nothing over... Jesus, they're all freaking solar flares and asteroid fields in this sector. God damn. Urge you to avoid that asteroid field. We'd like to explore this asteroid field. I know, right? Okay. God, please don't be another offensive drone. Okay. Oh my god, defense drone Mark II might be even effing worse. So he only has to dodge one shot now. Fucking you with these dodges. What the F? Alright, I got a fire in there. Heavy laser is not down, which is not ideal. Okay, didn't hit my weapons. That's good. Double fire. Okay. Maybe I can crew kill? Nah. Nah. Quickly try to rescue this crew. Oh, okay. Free rock crew is awesome. Now, where do I want to put you is the question. I've gotten 0 dodge training, so I could leave you on piloting. Putting you on weapons means my weapon training I've gotten so far gets reset. Debbie the Rock, that's right. Thinking about leaving you on piloting. That frees up a human to be my OMD doors person. 100% I can move you around and stuff. Don't know what Debbie's doing off Hollow stream. How is Debbie the rock person a Hollow meme? Hollow should I meme? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think it's all about just saving now, right? You remember somebody owes you a mantis. True, it's true. You remembered, man. Help me remember. What's your specialty? Doors for 11. It's a good deal. I really don't want to spend scrap on doors, though. A meme on Hollow stream to rename crew members Debbie. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I don't have shields yet. Is that a reference to something? Like Little Debbie snacks, or what? It's such a good deal. Yeah, but you know what's a better deal? Getting shields. So that's why I'm not doing it. Oh my god, this is the third disruptor or other type of ship that could have an offensive drone. Thank god, okay. Alright, well there's our first 90% hit. At least it wasn't weapons. Didn't quite get the good swipe there. Ah, misclicked. Okay, we're good. Crappy deal. You're dead. Alright, 90% chance to get racked in the face. Sensors, no! Anyways. He even breached me, bro. He even breached me. We gladly join your crew in the never-ending quest to keep the galaxy a safer place. Alright, I guess you want to be Debbie. I'll get you in a second here. Excuse me, sir, you have a hole in your ship? Yes. Okay. Victory. Ought. Okay. Excuse me, sir, your balls are showing. Bumblebee tuna. A breach in sensors is another form of sensors. It allows you to sense what's outside the ship by sticking your head out the hole. Like the dog that was sticking its head out the side of the truck on my way to breakfast this morning and was running back and forth to both windows, just barking out into the air. I was like, all right, that dog's living his best life. Just running back and forth in the back of this, the cab of, well, not the cab of the truck, the passenger side of a truck. Frickin' Neo over here. Frickin' Neo. Nice double fire, okay. Somehow his weapons are still online. That must be a 2 damage missile then. Nice, burned, beautiful, burn. Burn my minions, I mean my enemies. Burn to death. Sounds like a happy dog. It looked like a pretty happy dog, yeah. Dog was looking for an abyssal lantern. Oh, that we sold on Monday, huh? Excuse me, sir, you have a rock in your pilot's chair. That is my pilot. Don't be racist. Not sure why it says Ott, but I'll take it. Well, literally your name is Victory_Ott. You're gonna have to tell me if you want to change the name to something different than literally what your name is. The way naming works in FTL is if you put any space, it usually puts the last name. So, no, I'm not spending scrap on a mantis. Sorry. Freaking double heavy laser right here, though. Oof. Oh my god, I didn't hit his weapons. How did that... Oh, I fucking hate this game. Apparently you can aim at the weapons, and it'll place it in the weapons, and it won't count as a weapons hit. Apparently I aimed at the little black shit between the weapons. I'm not taking a free mantis. I know you want it. I know you want it. Matt champ. And man, but no, I need scrap. And that was a freaking amazing reward. Jeez. Am I crazy? I hate aiming beams in no pause. I really hate it. There's all these little freaking subtleties to it with like pixel perfect things, and you slightly aim too much to the edge of a room, it doesn't hit a room. Rock plating is so effective it stops you from targeting the system, apparently. There's some odd displays things with beams. I'm pretty sure there's like pixel perfect aiming where If I were to aim like right here and went to the right, it wouldn't hit this room because that black border doesn't count as part of a room or something stupid. It's probably the reason that cheeky swipes work, but it's really annoying, especially on no pause. I'm gonna take the 10 repair actually here. Still afford shields. All right, well that's an easy choice. Thanks, Klingon, appreciate it. Rock ships can resist damage. It doesn't help. It doesn't help, isn't it? That wasn't a resist because it didn't say resist. If it would resist a damage, it says resist, and I'm pretty sure I didn't see it say resist. Unless I'm blind and missed it. Well, a big civilian nebula is nice, except that it's delaying me going to find my store. Nastiest one you know is the corner pixel bug, where the room is highlighted but does not take damage. Man, that's possible? Jeez. Rigger. Combat drone. Okay, alright. Oh my god, he insta-repaired it. That's 100% a repair drone. Jesus. Freaking repair drones everywhere. Okay, at least we pulled the pilot. How did the O2 not break? Did they instantly repair that too? Apparently they're instantly repairing literally every system. Jeez. Okay, we didn't take damage, thankfully. Still. Map is great. I know where my stores are, and they are very spread out. Okay. They are very spread out and very far away. Incredible dodging. Yes. Pirate ship might be NG plus repair drone. It's probably what it was. It was really fast repairs. If I go through 3 nebulas, I get 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Trying to decide if I get level 2 piloting for the half-power nebula and manually search attempt. You just heard me say math is great. Was real surprised for a moment. Did I say math is great? I don't remember saying that, but maybe I did. What if I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 7 nebulas, which gets me 4 extra jumps. 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think it gives me 14 jumps. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So I can't check all 3 stores if I go for the path I'm thinking of. You clip the weird pixel perfect thing because we want to review it later. Okay. I don't know what cohomologies are. 3 shops is rare. No, in civilian sectors 2 to 3 is normal. I think I'm actually gonna trust in 1 of 2 stores giving me shields. And I'm gonna get level 2 piloting because there's 2 chances at manly search, and it's a lot of jumps before we find till we get to our first store. So I'm gonna check both of these half power jumps. And how much power do I have? 8. So I'll have enough power for this. I'm doing this. Piloting. Do we get an instant payoff? We lost the 50-50. Okay, well that effing sucks. Yeah, store numbers are sector based. Sucks. If you're new to FTL, that's how it works. The number of stores in a sector is completely dependent on what sector you're in and a range usually. And civilian sectors always have 2 to 3 stores. Unless there's some weird store generation thing that I don't know about. That's how it's supposed to work. You can probably check the wiki to see all the numbers, but... if we're doing a run and we're looking for stores, we're often looking for an NG or civilian sector. Zoltan's going to have 2 guaranteed, but Zoltan sectors can be very scary, so we often are not looking for that. You'll be a pro at this game if you ever actually play it. Glad to hear. Alright. Yeah, it probably wasn't a pixel perfect thing that messed me up. It was probably more of a I just aimed it slightly incorrectly. What's weird was that I don't think I was... I'm pretty sure my beam... like right here. I'm pretty sure my beam was vaguely in the weapons room when I hit it. But it didn't highlight the room. Which is weird, because I think it can highlight the room when you hit the room. I don't know. I would have to review it. Maybe I just misaimed it. Alright, so if I go 2 more nebulas, I get 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. I'm gonna not go to this one. Although it's always a ship fight. Or scrap, actually. Actually, I think I am gonna go there. It was yellow highlighted, then I moved it down so it wasn't, then I fired. Is that what happened? Okay. And yes, it was a miss micro, and I didn't fix it. I think I noticed it, but thought, well, I aimed it, so it's still gonna hit the system. But I don't know. There's a reason I always whine about aiming beams in Armando Pause. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There's a reason I always whine about it, because it's difficult and easy to screw up. Difficult to do, easy to screw up. H for cloaking, because you know that makes a lot of sense. H for cloaking. I changed some hotkeys, but not all of them. I think I changed hacking to W and mind control E or something like that. There are weight highlighting bugs. Oh, weird highlighting bugs. Okay. Twitch clips are now auto-edited into portrait mode. That's cool. Not that that would be a good YouTube short, but still. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, let's just keep going with the path we're going with. Crazy, a little damage being taken right now. Good place, thank you. Telling you. This ship is OP, even without shields. Frickin' triple NG repair party here. You might wonder why I didn't cloak the ion, because I saw that it wasn't going for weapons, and then it ioned my cloaking right as I was about to cloak the laser. So that kind of sucked, that timing. He keeps ioning my cloaking. Jeez, okay, it's fine. He's not ioning my weapons, it's good. Okay, that's fine. A little bit of damage there because of frickin' ion into my cloaking randomly. Who else took damage? You. Okay. H to hide. There we go. Yes, H for hiding in cloaking. You jinxed it, you'll take the blame. That's okay. Got 2 damage is not terrible. 2 damage is not terrible. We've taken more damage than it looks like we've taken though, because we did repair for 10 earlier, so something to keep in mind. Fire beam drone making Rock happy. Yeah, when it set my piling on fire, it's like, ooh, I was getting cold. Thank you. Now I'm all warm and toasty. Okay. Shieldless ship is the best. Do the same thing this time. Although this time we should be able to cloak the entire volley. Good. Alright. I get let's get one extra weapon training by firing our beam once. And then waiting, and then dual laser mini beam to finish him off. Chip is OP because it counters missiles by making them equal to lasers. Yeah, that's one way to put it, yeah. Whew! Well, now that is nice. I could get that online right now, but we have a store coming up, so I'm gonna be very greedy. Breach 2 is very nice. I'm hoping I find a flak or a heavy laser one at the store, and I'll sell this for it probably. But my gosh, that's huge. Just the scrap worth. And if we don't get a weapon at a store, we can upgrade into that. So very nice. Oh, mind control sucks though. Slows down our weapons to mind control that. Good dodges, good dodges. Very nice. Alright, that actually gives us one extra weapon training by him dodging that. Okay. I'll make use of that. Ah, oh, crap, I messed up by firing that laser just slightly too early. Oh well. One launch training there. H is for whole holes. Okay. FTL being very generous with strong ship as usual. Yeah, true. True. When we start with a strong ship, that's when it gives us all the free stuff. Seems to be the case. Alright, come on, shields. Shields and a flak. There's shields. No flak. Yeah, we probably just buy hacking here. I'm thinking about what else to do here. Total shield side bypass. I think what I'm going to do is buy hacking and do nothing else. I want to see what's at the second store, because if it's... I will sell titanium system casing probably at second store, but if I'm not buying anything now, I don't need to sell it instantly. But if there's not a weapon at the second store, I might sell titanium system casing just to get second shield. That might be what I do. What's up, Viper? We're playing, what's up is that we're playing Stealth A, which is probably my favorite ship to play in Hard No Pause. Probably my favorite. There's no boarding I have to mess with. It starts with cloaking, good weapons. That is a frickin' heavy laser. Okay, I want that now. I'm going to delay my second shield to get that online, because that is... Oh, I didn't even need to do the weapon upgrade. Frick. Okay, I wanted an extra value point. I did that totally on purpose. Still, this is amazing. Heavy laser, arguably the best weapon to get on this ship, because it's so cheap to get online and works so well. But, you know, hashtag never punished, all that jazz. We have cloaking, hacking, and an amazing weapon system. I can't be mad. I am slightly mad that you have cloaking, but it's fine. Not my best micro ever there, but okay, it worked. It's fine. Okay. Okay, see, I've changed my feelings about weapon buffers. Accidentally, I have. I have accidentally agreed that weapon buffers are the best by buying one when I didn't need one. The buffer upgrade for when we eventually get a flak one. There we go. And then when I buy a flak one, I'll make sure to buy an extra weapon buffer that I won't need. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I'm making room for that frame flak. Hey, a map when you already have a map. It's great. Alright, so now the question is, do I go into second shield first, or do I get power? I think we get power before we go into second shield, because I wasted that 50 scrap on a weapon buffer I didn't need. Best 3-power weapon system possible, considering having heavy flak only starts on one ship. I don't know what a heavy flak is, but I assume you mean an advanced flak. We have long-range scanners. So let's go Uncharted. Yes. 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 I have level 2 piloting for Manly Search 2. You just woke up. Sorry. Oh, okay, okay. Just making sure. Because, I mean, you could probably argue that advanced flak is a description of flak 2. So I want to make sure I'm understanding what weapon you're talking about. Okay. 2-shield ship. Missile laser. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. I said beautiful too early. Not everything hit, but almost everything hit. So it was beautiful enough. Beautiful. That's beautiful. You're dead. You being dead is beautiful. Best 1-power weapons of the game right here. Well, except for advanced flak. Best 3-power weapon system in the game is something you could never get, I would say, because that would have to be like, well, it'd probably be triple advanced flak. But if it was 3 different weapons, it'd probably be advanced flak, dual laser, mini beam. Okay. How do I get all these ship fights? Now let's start this way. Yeah, let's get one more power here. Advanced flak, mini beam. You think would be better? Yeah, that might be better than triple advanced flak. In my hacking. Come on, man, these fucking dodges. I will say the downside to starting with cloaking is that it can often be hard to get dodge training when you're literally cloaking every single volley. That is the one downside to starting with cloaking, I would say. We need a safe fight to actually get some piloting training. We've gotten 5, which is okay. But we cloak so much that we're not getting a lot of dodge training yet. Okay, now we're going to start working towards that second shield. Now that we have enough power that I could actually power second shield. But, I mean, any combination of advanced flaks and mini beams would probably be arguably the best, you know, set of 1-power weapons you could get. Any combination thereof. Because they are just the best 1-power weapons. I mean, I think we had a viewership one time that was just 8 advanced flaks, and that was a very fast run that I didn't even need to try to speed run. Everybody just died too fast. How do I want to do this? 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We might have 12 jumps with how many nebula jumps there are. Of course, if this is a store... We have one... We should have one store. There's a chance of a second store over here. In here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go here for now. I don't know if I really have a perfect path here. Okay. I'm gonna hack this guy's weapons. Yeah, I need to cloak his first volley and hack this guy's weapons, because that is a frickin' weapon system right there. Level 3 cloaking, it's looking like. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Don't need shield for a bomb. Don't dodge it anyway. I could have fired my heavy laser. Too late now. I mean, and thanks for the repair training, I guess. More repair training, yay! What I'm always hoping for, repair training. Alright, that's enough for my second shield, beautiful. Alright, 0 damage fight. Just damage to my systems and pride. Okay, so haven't seen my story yet. Seeing that ship fight makes me want to change my path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay. Now we can hopefully find a safe fight to train, maybe, with our second shield finally achieved. Repair training is mediocre. Repair training is not something I usually spend a lot of time trying to get. Okay, this is... If I wait for him to run out of bombs... This is a safe fight. Depending on the bomb. Especially if it's a stun bomb. What kind of bomb are you? If you're an ion bomb, it's not safe. That's an ion bomb. Never mind. If it's an ion bomb, you can ion bomb my shields and instantly laser me and I take damage that I don't want to take, so... And I know it's an ion bomb because it hadn't fired yet. An ion bomb is the longest charging bomb. Is that right? 19 seconds or something? I think it's the longest charging bomb that enemies can spawn with. Oh, there is a store there. Man, they keep changing my path. I only have 37 scrap. I think I skipped store here, honestly. We're guaranteed that we're going to have another store at one of these nebulas, unless we have the weird no nebula spawn bug, but I don't think that should be very likely. So I'm going to skip the store with only 37 scrap. What could I get? I already have long-range scanners. I have to sell something to get a flak. Yeah, nothing is good enough for the low amount of scrap that I have. I can't afford mind control, which is the other system I want. We're going to skip this store. I'm doing well on fuel. Okay. I think there are some streamers who will, like, take the time, if there's a bomb in a safe fight, they'll let themselves get bombed a bunch of times for repair training. I think that's a thing. 10 and 13. I think this is safe. And by safe, I mean the first volley I don't think ever hits all at the right time. Alright, we're getting a couple of dodges here. I'm slow playing this a little bit. Not purposely removing all of his weapons for dodge training potential. To have you on shields. I should actually save you there, but manually move you to doors. I'm purposefully letting him get a couple shots off for training here. He burned down. That feel when you accidentally kill an enemy when you don't mean to kill him. The fire was helping. Ion bomb is longest unmanned at 22 seconds. 22, okay. Heal burst is next at 18. Heal burst cannot be spawned on an enemy, though. Enemies can't spawn with a heal burst, though. So, I think the only bombs enemies can have is... Only bombs enemies can have are... small bomb, ion bomb, stun bomb, and fire bomb. I think it's just those 4. That's correct, okay. There we go. I think the other human got vented, I think. Good. Did they bring snacks? There was a snack that's bringing humans, the worst type of humans. We got thankless, hapless humans evading our ship. It's the worst. Send him to the airless void! They're fodder for our ninja martial arts training. I'm gonna get a bunch of empty jumps, right? Probably. Question's gonna be if it's worth diving for the extra jumps. The extra ship fight I can get here. Here's our store with 60 scrap, which is better than store with 30 scrap we had earlier, I guess. Now, what do you got? Backup battery and mind control. 2 systems I want. I'd have to sell something to get mind control. And I don't want to remove anything that I have. There's a chance that this 1, 2, 3, 4 isn't even a dive. I think I'm just going to get backup battery here. I could have sold long-range scanners for mind control, and that maybe is slightly a better play, but long-range scanners are just my favorite augment, other than like a pre-igniter or a Zoltan shield, so. And I'm going to take the chance that this is a dive if I go 1, 2, 3. I think an extra ship fight is worth a Nebula dive when I have hack and cloaking on these weapons, so. Yeah, we'll probably see mind control again. Okay. There's some value on the holding on the scrap for weapons too, yeah. Not the reasoning I would use, but a valid consideration. Having some extra scrap set aside for a weapon that we can find could be good. Although with hacking, I'm not feeling desperate at all for weapons. If I feel like my weapons are falling behind, I get hacking 2 and just start hacking shields or piloting probably, or leave it at hacking 1 and hack piloting. Safe fight. Here's our training finally. But we do have to deal with boarding. Single mantis. Here is our training fight. But we can even train weapons. Perfect. Right, but we do have to wait for him to board twice. And then we could potentially crew kill. If it's an NG that boards us, and we can kill the NG before he leaves. The way that worked out is that the people the two furthest people away are the ones we're actually fighting. Probably means I don't crew kill this unless this hits. That might be a crew kill. We'll see. But now it's all about training. What's the best way? I don't want to speed hack and fire 2 different weapons and have them accidentally do damage, so let's just go with this, and we're gonna speed hack. They've boarded twice, so they shouldn't board a 3rd time. Everybody gets to see my really messy background or whatever. Desktop. Okay, weapons are already done. Well, that was quick. Alright, nobody's boarded me. Okay. I'm gonna fully cross-train everybody here, I think. Well, fully cross-train the rock for sure. There we go. So you go there, you go there, you go there. Shields guy's gonna take the longest probably here. We got that extra buffer point already in weapons that I totally did on purpose, totally. What's up, Sir Hiss? How are you doing? There are no crew available, sorry. So that is a bit wasted, but it's fine. You can remind me that you paid as long as you get in the queue, because if we get a mantis, that's reserved for madmen already. Okay, so that's piloting and engines done again. We'll want weapons next. Wow, that was crazy that our first human got the weapons instantly. The rock took that long to get weapons. Okay, rock, you can get shields while you get Piloting. I'm excited for book 5. I assume of Brandon Sanderson's Stormlight Archive. I'm always excited for it, but I'm never paying much attention to it because of how long it takes. So, is it coming out soon? I haven't paid attention. I actually have no idea how close it is to happening. You're already fully trained. Okay, shields is done, so now we need you on engines. There. Who am I missing? Ninjality on weapons. Grima on shields. Everybody else has got piloting and engines already. Whoops. Oof, I just double tapped something there. I didn't mean to double tap, it's fine. Hope I'm well. What's up, Crumble Commander? Am I going to watch Season 2 of Rings of Power? I didn't even finish Season 1, so I have no desire. I thought the writing was terrible and none of the characters were likable, so I felt no desire to even check in on Season 2. Book 5 should be out this year. You don't pay him too much attention either. Yeah. Well, Brandon Sanderson just writes so much that I've kind of stopped keeping track of when the next thing is coming out. So I will always be happy when the next one comes out, but I will always be reading other stuff while I wait. So. Okay, well, that was a lot of dodges. I'm going to see if we can O2 crew kill this now that we've taken the time to get the training. Okay. And this is all about how fast this repairs. If it repairs quickly, then it has an NG and we're not going for the crew kill. If it's slow, like I think it might be, it's Mantis and we should crew kill. Alright, this looks like Mantis repair speed. I think we're good. I manage more than you. You've never seen a single episode of Rings of Power. Well, when I visit my brother once every 4 or 5 months, I'll usually like try to get caught up on watching something that I'm vaguely interested in. And I started Rings of Power like last year and got through like 3 episodes, maybe 4, and it was like, God, this is terrible. None of these characters are likable. The writing's terrible. There are just things in this that make me cringe all the time. Like, I just... There was nothing I liked about Rings of Power that I can remember. I can't remember a single thing that I enjoyed about Rings of Power. Like, I couldn't believe that Elrond was that guy after seeing Hugo Weaving as him originally. Like, there was nothing similar about their facial structure, their mannerisms, the acting. Like, I couldn't believe that a young Galadriel looked completely different than an old Galadriel. Like, there was just... The writing was terrible, the characters were unlikable. Like, there was just nothing redeeming to me about Rings of Power except the visuals were probably good. That's probably what Shogi would say. When I talked about disliking everything about Eternals, he said, well, the production value or the visuals were really nice. So I'm like, there you go. The production value and visuals were probably good. So, probably the only redeeming thing I can say about Rings of Power. You watched all of season 1 and it was rough. Visually fantastic. That's about it. Yeah. Okay, I think I might need to kill his heal bay if he's not dying. Okay, if O2 doesn't get fixed, that means they are living in the heal bay right now, maybe. I think I maybe just need to kill the heal bay, and that's the crew kill. I think that might do it. Shogi just finished 3rd episode of season 2. You're not happy at all. It's like 3% better than season 1. 3%. Come from Shogi, who is very positive about movies and TV shows. That's saying something. Biggest misery to you is how Amazon managed to spend $1 billion on such a weak show. Turns out Tolkien knew how to write, and a lot of TV producers don't. Well, surely they hired writers. Like, surely there are some writers in Hollywood who can write likable characters. Surely. Maybe they're just hiring the worst writers in Hollywood. I don't know. It's just weird to me. We are getting boarded in the backup battery here. It's okay. There's a reason why every time there's a writer's strike, everything all of a sudden sucks. So, did they not hire writers? I mean, what did they do? Let's see. They can write characters that are likable to Hollywood-trained writers themselves, but maybe not the general public. I don't know. It'll not just be a matter of hiring a writer. There'll be a team making a plan, and possibly with a political agenda attached as well in some cases. Yeah, well, I think that's one of the big problems with a lot of the Disney stuff. But this isn't even Disney. You know, this is just Amazon, which I'm pretty sure Amazon has good shows with good writing. So they must just be choosing poorly with their team of writers or something. Because I will say, did Amazon do Wheel of Time? Amazon also did Wheel of Time, and I have most of the same issues with Wheel of Time that I have with Rings of Power. And I think Wheel of Time is better than Rings of Power. Strongest TV writers of today versus the weakest playwrights of the 1500s, huh? Plenty of talented writers. They ask for money, so let someone else do it instead, huh? Wheel of Prime, yeah. Like, I don't even like Wheel of Time, but I think the writing is slightly better in Wheel of Time than it is for Lord of the Rings. Letting writers do their job with no input from others is tough. That is everything. Everywhere. Look at the NFL. Jerry Jones, the owner, he sticks his nose in the daily operation of coaching all the time, huh? Alright. So I have enough for mind control. So I'm gonna not go to this asteroid field. Amazon did Wheel of Time. You haven't even watched season 2 yet. I watched the first 2 episodes of that too, and I was like, oh, it's the same crap, a different day. It feels like they're trying to do the Wheel of Time to make it grittier and grosser, and they're trying to give it the George R.R. Martin treatment, and the reason I like Wheel of Time is because it's not George R.R. Martin's version of brutality and unlikable characters, and I feel like that's just what they're doing with Wheel of Time. Just making it brutal and punishing and dark, and it's like, there is that in Wheel of Time, but it's not all there is. And it's just, that's just what the TV show feels like to me, is they focus on trying to make season 1 a murder mystery or a mystery thriller. And season 2 is just, let's be as brutal as possible while not having any likable characters again. I don't know. Can't stand Wheel of Time. My compliment about the production value can't even apply there. Looks like theater kids in brand new costumes, afraid to get any of the props dirty. You want whoever's doing the Minecraft movie to make the FTL movie? Because at least it'll be a fever dream visually, huh? I haven't watched the Minecraft trailer, but I've seen some... I saw a Reddit post about it, so I need to watch that apparently. FTL show where Jack Black plays Rand. The Rock is playing the Rockmen, and Chris Pratt voices the ship computer. Okay. Alright, there's our last thing we're looking for. No weapons. Let's just get the mind control. Adapting a successful book, movie, whatever, into another format or even a sequel always runs the risk of misunderstanding what made the original great. Yeah. Yeah, and Hollywood doesn't seem to be getting any better at it over the years. What's sad to me is that there's, for Wheel of Time specifically, is literally there's a living author who you could use as a resource who would be perfect for Wheel of Time in Brandon Sanderson because he finished Robert Jordan's work. You can argue he didn't do as good a job or didn't do justice to Robert Jordan's spirit or characters, but he's going to be way better than frickin' Hollywood writers who have never written a sci-fi fantasy novel. Like, he's literally the perfect source, and they're not using him. I watched a YouTube video of Brandon Sanderson talking about Wheel of Time, and he specifically said he was not consulted, and he was critiquing the choices they made for the characters in season 1 of Wheel of Time that didn't make sense. He wasn't consulted, at least according to the Brandon Sanderson video on YouTube that I watched, where he said he was not consulted. And he's like, he literally wrote the book or finished the series. So maybe he's too expensive. I don't know. It just blows my mind that they have a perfect resource and they're not using it. Shields here. 3 shield ship that's gonna dodge a lot of stuff probably. It's like having Stephen King not consult for The Shining. Did he consult for The Shining? Maybe he didn't. Or not consult for any of his movies, like any of his movie adaptions. I'm pretty sure he's consulted for most of them, I think. Like, I'm pretty sure Stephen King won't let them make a movie of his stuff without him consulting anymore, right? Go. We have a silly device. Sorry, I can't fill this request because it's an NG on doors, which must be a silly device. For Series 1, he wasn't involved, but you think he was for Season 2? I don't know. I don't know if he was consulted for Season 2. I kind of hope not, because from what I saw in Season 2, it didn't look much better. But maybe he was, and I don't know. Like, they're just making choices. Season 2, Massima, no, not Massima, the guy whose name starts with a U, they completely changed what his character did, and then he got killed by the Sanshin in a very brutal way that I'm like, I don't want to see this brutality. Frickin' George R.R. Martin, gross body mutilation stuff, and that's what was in like Season 2, and I'm like, I can't anymore. I don't even try anymore with. I don't even try anymore. I do not enjoy Game of Thrones, and I do not enjoy over-the-top brutal violence for the purpose of shock value, which to me is what a lot of Game of Thrones is, and that just feels like what Wheel of Time is. Sounds like modern TV. As far as you're concerned, the source material is a requirement to get a job as a writer. What's up, Cowd? Am I playing my favorite ship? Yeah, this is probably my favorite Harmonopause ship, so yes. Let's not go to a pulsar. 4 nebula jumps will make, well, 3 makes this safe in 7. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to get all the jumps here. But I don't know, if anybody finished Wheel of Time Season 2 and enjoyed it, you can let me know. But I didn't make it past whichever episode was the one where they killed off what's his face that starts with a U in a very, very brutal manner. And it was just like, ugh. This is what the entire series is. I can't watch it. And like, they're trying to make the series more mature by having Rand sleep with a character who he didn't sleep with in the original thing, and then they're making Lanfear this over-the-top horror villainess or something. Like, it's just all the things they're doing to change it seem worse. I don't know. According to Google, he was a consulting producer for Season 2, has since discussed pushing hard against some of the decisions they ended up making. Yeah, I would hope he would push hard against it, because there's very little I liked about what I saw in Season 2, so I stopped watching it. So, consulting producer, huh? He's a writer and they're having him produce, huh? I guess they don't trust somebody who's literally written to write? I don't know. Seems weird. Seems weird.
Doge?
Seems
No,
weird.
you need to be a good Doge. You need to stop being a bad Doge.
Focus on this here. Let's get a guy who's a professional writer and have him produce a show. Why don't you let him write something? Because, you know, it's literally his job. He writes. He's literally a writer. Brandon Sanderson is arguably the most successful fantasy writer living right now. Why would they not have him help write? I don't understand. Man, this is almost a crew kill, but I think he burns down before he crew kills. Must be awful for writers to see your work ripped up like that. You actually thought Season 2 was quite a bit better than Season 1? Okay. Maybe I should give it a chance, but again, it just feels like they're giving it the George R.R. Martin Game of Thrones brutality and sex treatment, which is not what I'm looking for. That guy needed to be lower health for that to do it. I don't know. Plus, you can see why I wouldn't think that if I'm a big fan of the books. Hey, long-range scanners for free that get broken down. I mean, maybe I'm jaded because I love the books, but I have a feeling if I watched Wheel of Time without ever having read the books, I would be confused about the magic system. I would be put off by the over-the-top violence and sex, and then feel the same way I would about all of George R.R. Martin stuff. That's just how I think I'd feel, even if I didn't read all the books. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now what's up, Dimitrowski? All right, that's a good deal. I don't need my missiles. It's greater value, no? 25 for long-range scanners instead of 15. Yeah, it's actually great to get long-range scanners when you already have them. It's a great bonus reward. I think so many decisions are basically this other thing made a lot of money, so let's copy that other thing. Yeah. Well, and it's understandable because, you know, Game of Thrones is, what would you call it? It's not quite high fantasy. Whereas I would call God, I can't talk here. I would call George R.R. Martin a little more historical fantasy, because there's not, at least from what I remember, not a lot of magic. There is a dragon in it, but it's not all about a magic system and I don't know, maybe it's about end of the world stuff. Again, I only got to book 4 of George R.R. Martin's before I stopped reading, so I feel like there's slightly different genres. One's a grittier fantasy and one is a high fantasy. I don't really know the definitions of all the different versions of fantasy, I guess. 2, 3, maybe one's epic fantasy, I don't know. And they still managed to F over the last seasons anyway. I know. I don't know why I would ever have any hopes for any fantasy being, you know, made a TV series or a movie well. Like, the only one that's ever been done well is Lord of the Rings, and there are some people that don't even think Lord of the Rings was done well. So. Studios are still capitalist at the end of the day. Hard to tell big stories without big budgets. Hard to get big budgets if you can't show your work makes money. Well, is Wheel of Time even making money? Because, I mean, I didn't watch it, but I don't watch a lot of stuff, so maybe it is making money. I don't know. Lion Witch in the Wardrobe, copying Lord of the Rings. James Bond, copying Jason Bourne. yeah, all those things. Okay. I feel like with all the gripes that I've heard over people who... Why did I just get a weapon upgrade? I don't know. I think I was trying to get hacking upgrade. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm so distracted. This run is so strong, and I'm so distracted about what we're talking about that I'm making stupid plays. Okay, Pike Beam does more damage than Mini Beam, but is 4 seconds slower. I think I will use it, actually. I actually meant to get power, maybe, or something. I don't even know what I meant to buy, and then I just got that. Like, for all the people who had gripes about, you know, Lord of the Rings, leaving out Tom Bombadil, giving Arwen more screen time, not being true to certain characters. Like, at least the movie was good, you know? Like, it was epic, and it had its own vision for the story. So much of other fantasy turned movie or TV series feels like kind of like what Mike Copley said. They don't understand what made the original good. I feel like you can say what you want about Peter Jackson, the writers and stuff. They understood what made Lord of the Rings good, right? If you've read the first 4 Song of Ice and Fire books, there's only one more after that, and it came out effing 15 years ago. Yeah. Stephen King wasn't consulted on The Shining. He was unimpressed with it. Okay. Even more the phenomenon of twin movies, where a studio makes a type of film because a rival is making a similar one. Originally, Peter Jackson wanted Sauron to fight Aragorn at the end of Return of the King. They CGI'd the troll over him at the end, which is why the troll has a weird weapon. Okay, it's good that that didn't happen. For sure. Right, I'm just gonna do the O2 crew kill here. Simpler times, if we only knew how bad it would be. Living out Tom Bombadil was actually a great choice, you think? Spirit of Lord of the Rings is intact. To add in a lot of the stuff people were upset about them leaving out, it would have needed another movie or been longer. Lord of the Rings is an outstanding adaptation. It's not perfect by any means, but it did an excellent job. Yeah, I feel like calling it an outstanding adaptation is the best way to say it. And Wheel of Time is not an outstanding adaptation. Rings of Power is not an outstanding original imagining of Silmarillion or whatever it is they're trying to do. Like, it doesn't. What is the new Game of Thrones thing? House of the Dragon or something? Apparently, even George R.R. Martin has come out about not liking what House of the Dragon. Like, it just seems like things are getting. They're not getting any better at doing these adaptations. It feels like. Wheel of Time adaptation's an adaptation, all right? Yeah, an adaptation down the effing. I'm trying to not curse too hard. Down the crapper. Okay. Adaptation right down the crapper is what it is. How did you dodge everything? What? Good. You would argue that Lord of the Rings is perfect. Well, that seems like rose-tinted goggles right there. That's like saying, because I think that the new Star Wars movies are bad, that the originals are perfect. They weren't perfect. Nothing is ever perfect. So saying you would argue that it's a perfect movie, I don't know. I think that's just a little, I don't know if disingenuous is the right word. That's like remembering your childhood and going, man, I wish I could go back to never having to work. My life was so perfect back then. And then when you're a kid, you know what you're thinking as a kid? I have to go back to school. Oh, Mom, why can't I watch that show I like? Oh, this is my least favorite food. I don't want to eat my vegetables. Like, that just feels like rose-tinted goggles. You think the romance stuff was added crap? I don't think that was bad. I think that added, you know, some context to what they were fighting for. Could have been done better, yeah. I will say the whole love triangle of Eowyn, having unrequited love for Aragorn seemed weird, but you know, whatever. But again, that's probably an example of fluff that didn't need to be there, that some people liked, some people didn't like, probably. Thank you for the follow, Radu. There was romance between Faramir and what's her name in the book? Yeah, it felt like, the way it felt like in the movies was that, I think it was Eowyn. Was that her name? Eowyn, was that her name? In the movies, like, it seemed like she had an unrequited thing for Aragorn, and then when that didn't happen, then she fell for Faramir. I don't think that's how it was in the books. Music in the 90s was perfect, yeah, like that. You can't name a better band than Oasis. You know, that's you know, that's a little bit of, even saying Beatles, who probably arguably are the most popular band ever, they weren't a perfect band, you know? Alright, am I going to continue to use Pike Beam over Mini Beam? Probably Mini Beam better than Heavy Laser, but double beams is not my favorite. Okay, these weapons kind of suck, so that's a lot of ship fights. Let's go ahead and get Cloak Hack Cycle available. I don't want to spend too much on shields right now, when I am hoping to find, should have a second guaranteed store somewhere. 1, 2, 3, and let's just go here to see if our second store's up there. The real trick is to realize that you are currently living in future you's good old days right now. There you go. That's a good way to say it. All right. This is wearing radiation, which sucks. What am I going to hack? I'm going to hack his weapons. We can Cloak Hack Cycle this while we deal with the borders. And sometimes if you think about that, that's just depressing. This the best it's ever gonna get? Really? Oh crap, I think I might have messed up by cloaking with backup battery power in there. I think we're okay though. Frick. Alright, well, I need to... This is why I hate Cloak Hacking Cycle when they have 3 shields and I have 3 lasers, because I need him to dodge nothing. Alright, I gotta do this correctly this time. There. I need him to dodge nothing to do any damage here. I feel like I'm cloaking hacking cycling myself right now. Yeah. I need just a single time for you to dodge nothing, please. Past Rand hates this game, yeah. I think I'd take 1 Glaive Beam because I didn't Cloak Hack Cycle correctly. Yeah. There's only 1 damage, not the end of the world. Fucking hell, man. Let's wait for his cloak. Past Rand was perfect, huh? Yeah, those were the days, the good old days. There's literally a Weird Al song called "Those Were the Good Old Days." Those were the good old days. Years go by, but the memories fade. Those were the good old days. Of course, that song was about him torturing rats with a hacksaw and pulling the wings off of flies. So you know, that's a little bit of an interesting one there. He has dodged 1 out of 3 shots every single volley so far. Fun, fun. Literally every volley. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus. We're getting to really test Cloak Hack Cycle now. There it is, frickin' finally. Okay, cloaking is down. We finally got there. Beautiful. No more Glaive Beam shots. They should have added Frodo and Sam love story. There are parts of the book where Sam holds Frodo's hands and looks deep into his eyes. That stuff was so romantic. Yeah. Oh my god. Now they're dodging again? How? Oh. I really hate not hacking shields on fights like this. Really hate it. You're fairly sure Current Rand hates this game as well. I'm just selling out. True, I'm just a big old sellout. Why are those guys just hanging out in weapons now? I thought I had it after that first volley. Even if you time everything perfectly, Cloak 2 plus Act 2 is not enough stall for forever. Well, and this is a perfect example of this bullshit. This is so effing stupid, man. There we go. One last time. Hopefully this will work. I need to not fire my shots early next time like I did. I was trying to get the glaive beam down. Wow, so the problem is that he repairs shields before I can get another fucking pike beam volley off. The F, man. There. Oh my god, he still has health left. Come the F on this shitty, stupid fight. Oh, thank god. Get me the hell out of here. Peter from Office Space. Every time you see me, I'm having the worst day of my life. Act 3 plus Cloak 2 can stall forever, though. Except against really fast weapons. Okay. Alright. Where's my second store? Haven't found it yet. Let's get Hack 3 in case we get another stupid BS fight like that where it takes a year. So that we can stall forever. 4 shields, huh? I literally have to hack his shields and hope he doesn't dodge everything here. Oh wait, I got leveled. Wow, this is 4 shields, and what sector are we in, by the way? We're in sector 5? 4 shields in sector 5. If you need proof about cheating slugs, by the way. 4 shields in sector 5, I think this is. Yeah, sector 5, 4 shield ship. Effing slugs, man. Effing slugs. No deal. I think 4 shields is very rare in Sector 5. Well, look at us. Look how lucky we are. So lucky to get the super rare 4 shields in Sector 5 slugs. There should be a guaranteed store down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm okay with a nebula dive. Very glad I got level 3 hacking before that fight then, for the rare Sector 5 4 shield slug BS ship. Yeah, we have at least 2 scrap gains before we get a store, so let's get shield value. Ask see the goods, continue, understood, forget this should be a ship fight. Well, a 50-50 ship fight. Damn. Alright, disable my doors to burn me out. Actually a pretty good burn me out ship for once. Good. Please don't repair cloaking before I get another volley off, please. Thank you. Well, I think this pike beam is doing better on these big slug ships than a mini beam would do, but I sure would rather have a halberd beam or something else than a pike beam. Pike beam is not my favorite. We might actually get all 6 without diving. I could have missed second store there. Did I see a store up and a non-nebula up here? I don't think I did, so it's possible that I did miss seeing a third store up there. I'm pretty sure I've only seen 1 nebula store, so I'm pretty sure I have a guaranteed store over there somewhere. Good shield. At least it was free. What? At least what was free? I didn't get hull damage, if that's what you're talking about. Oh, the pike beam was free. That's true. Pike beam was free, and that's nice. Only 2 shields. Let's Pokak cycle here. Yeah, free pike beam. Better than paying for a crappy weapon, that's for sure. And this might be a crew kill. Okay, double fire and weapons. Please don't put it out so you can die in a fire. Damn. We can mind control you in this room. The problem is I think there's a... Yes, everybody in here. Kill your friends. Got him! Is that our first crew kill of this run? I feel like it might be the first successful crew kill. No, we did have 102 crew kill where I shot Heel Bay, I think. So it's like the second or third crew kill. One thing this ship doesn't do great, I will say, is often getting crew kills, because just, even though it has decent weapons for it, you don't have the defenses to really have safe fights to go for it, I feel like. Pike beam crew kill, baby. Okay. I mean, sure, I'm overflowing with fuel. I think this has to be a store right here. Pretty sure it has to be. 2 guaranteed stores and slug sectors. That is a double burst laser too. Let's go ahead and hack that. Just go ahead and take that offline. Hey, wow. It's crazy that this ship has 2 shields and no value point. And we literally just fought a ship with 4 shields a little bit ago. The variance on shields sometimes, or on just system upgrades, is crazy in this game. Just crazy. Okay, see if we can get a fire and weapons for a crew kill. Nice. Damn, I don't think you're gonna die in a fire. The slug puts it out too quickly. Yeah, I'm getting weapon training that I don't need, so, you know, there we go. Slug's too good at putting out fires, I guess. Not really, they're just like humans. Alright, there's our guaranteed store that I totally was right about and not guessing about. Alright, what do we got, store? We got a halberd beam, a flak, something useful? No. Hull laser 2. Is that better than a pike beam or a heavy laser 1? Probably better than a heavy laser 1, because it's 2 shots. I mean 3 shots. I would need to invest 1 more weapon power to get that online. Imagine if I had Firebob. Firebob's not. I mean, I guess because of crew killing is what you're saying. Well, one thing I will say about a 3 weapon slot ship, heavy lasers, small bombs, like 1 power, 1 shot weapons, I feel like lose some value. Because they're really good in 4 slot weapon ships. 1 weapon slot, 1 of your 3 weapon slots being used up by 1 power, 1 shot weapon is not always the best. I'm thinking about selling heavy laser, get hull laser 2 here. I have to wait for pike beam for 16 seconds anyway. Yeah. I love you, heavy laser. If you love it, let it go. Alright, and I need 75 to get the pike beam back online. You hear heresy. I know. Madman loves his heavy laser. Sorry, Madman. You've carved out your niche, though. I watch FTL's thing is fire stuff. Julian versus the chain lasers. You've claimed the heavy lasers, so, you know. Good on you. Let's see if this double hits. If it doesn't, we don't need a cloak. Okay, I think this is gonna be better here. Gotta wait. I gotta wait for this. You claim humans. Too late. Grima's already done that. Grima did that a year ago, I think. Because heavy laser is the best. Right. Right. Not allowed to claim something already claimed. Like, you know, door NGs are already claimed by Silly Device. Ventable Human is Grima. Zoltan on Shields is RPG Nerdos. Although he doesn't claim it every time, but... You like everything, Sordor says. There you go. Nice. Please don't cloak right as I fire this. Good. Beautiful. Finish him? Good. Alright, this is probably my best right here. Whole laser 2 and pike beam right now. Oh, is it a dive? It is a dive, so... Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this upgrade. So what we can do is, it's a nebula dive. We can hack their weapons. We have 5 shots plus a pike beam. Probably be able to have a pretty clean nebula dive here. You claim pie because you like pie. Well, you and Pie Boy can share. Yeah, that's a good weapon system. We're definitely hacking that. In my cloaking. Full. Alright, weapons are burning down. Alright, looks like a clean dive of me almost killing my human off. I mean, venting him like he always wanted to be. Alright. Good dive, good dive. Although Grima's like, why didn't Ninjality get to be vented? I wanted to be vented. You'll have your vented turn soon, Grima, I promise. Soon. I didn't finish healing you, though. Don't worry, you'll get vented too. Just wait. Just wait your venting turn. Zoltan Homeworlds or civilian? Screw Zoltan Homeworlds. Screw Zoltan anythings. But you could get a Zoltan shield. We could also die. Because Zoltan borders suck. Alright, 5 nebulas. We only need 4 nebulas. And none of these show ship fights, huh? Humans love getting vented. They should. They should. Because they deserve it. I am overflowing with fuel. Do not need to train my drone parts for more fuel. Okay, he will be running. I can let him board. Then I can mind control. And he should never get out. As long as I hit anything, that'll do it. Good. Ooh, I almost didn't cloak that in time. That was close. Okay, so there might be a crew kill now that we killed the Clone Bay and killed his borders. Whole laser should be good at crew killing because it's yeah. Words are hard. Fire and breach chance on every shot. Guy's got too much health. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to crew kill him without a bomb. Okay, if I can bio swipe him, we can crew kill this. Alright, a little too early on this beam swipe. For those who don't know, bio swiping is where you do crew damage without doing hull damage. It's all about timing. Damn it! And that time I swiped a little too late. Oh, okay, there you go, Matt. I keep saying math champ. Madman! Madman, you finally get your mantis. Madman finally gets his man. I can stop having to remember that I owe you a mantis. You know what won't already be claimed? Repair burst! It's the best! It's also picked elastic kickball, yeah. Repair burst is picked elastic kickball. I kind of just need power for days now, and we're in great shape. Finding a better weapon would be nice, but not needed. Javelin Joey, thank you for the prime sub. What a name. Are you like a Olympic javelin thrower or something? Love that name. Javelin Joey. Okay. Try to not use a drone part here. Oh, come on, game. Come on. Now I owe you another one. No, I'm not going to remember that. If you just keep getting one ahead, you better be ready to remind me every time. No way I'm remembering all this. No deal. One off lethal. Huh. We actually going to let Vulcan spin up for once? Looks like we are. I am so afraid. You threw javelin in college. You love watching the series. Nice. Well, welcome. That's. I like your name. That's great. Javelin Joey. I wish my name was Baseball Ryan, even though I haven't played baseball in years. I used to love playing baseball back in the day. Vulcan is trash. Do you begin to see why we never buy one? And anytime chat says you should buy a Vulcan, yeah. Slowly spun up and then did nothing. Do I want the extra ship fight or do I want the chance at another store? I think I want the chance at another store. I didn't see Javelin Joey at the Olympics. I should have. He was awesome. Did he win the gold medal? We have cloaking, so I am going to do this. No weapons allowed. Your cloaking's allowed, though, apparently, because I didn't get it offline. Well, I appreciate the Prime sub. That is one of the best ways to support the stream, so I really appreciate that. I'm glad to have you join the Twitch sub Prime family. It's September and stuff. Time to sell out, chat. Get 25% off your subs and gifted subs for all of this month. Hashtag not sponsored. Vulcan is great with weapon pre-igniter and 2 automated reloaders. Alright. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful, except that there's nothing I want here. I actually can't even do a dive with these extra jumps, because, I mean, I could dive, but I don't know if it'd do me much good. Oh god, it works! Lectamo gifted 5 subs. Thank you. Discount, you say? Thank you. Yes, there is a discount. Should I buy Clombe? I mean, we're in win more mode, I guess, so sure. Let's win more with the Clone Bay. Thank you very much, Selectomo. I do appreciate that. Even if it was caused by my selling out announcement. Damn, I did not get that guy offline. It's okay. Good dodges. Level 3 piloting, also not ideal. Okay, his dodges weren't too crazy. That sucks though. Okay. Energy repair training, go. Good. Alright, have not seen any store in the civilian sector except the one from the event, actually. I'm very seriously considering diving this sector. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dot. If this connected, it'd be a really good dive. This only gets me 5 instead of 4. Yeah, I probably don't dive, actually. Who pays for that discount? Jeff Bezos. Just blame it on Bezos. Friedrich Kraft with 5 gifted subs, thank you. Hey, second pilot, do you smell something funny? It's fine, just O2 room burning next door. Who even needs O2? Yeah, Rock doesn't care. Okay, I think Clone Bay protects this. Okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Wow, my selling out worked. I guess I'm supposed to sell out more often. Thank you for all the gifted subs. That's very, very generous of everyone who is generously being so generous with their generosity and generousness of being generosity and generous. Okay. I hit only one room, which I almost hit shields would have been bad. This I think eventually will be a crew kill if I keep mind controlling them on the one room. Okay. For those who don't know, if you want to force enemies into a room and fight each other, if you have only one room damaged on an enemy ship, and it's orange and not red, then the priority of the AI will make them fight each other in that room. And if nothing's damaged, if you mind control piloting, they'll go and fight them in the piloting. So the rock should finish off the human when I mind control him in here. And hopefully I can finish off the rock by just shooting him. Got him. Whew, nice double reward. Along with 20 other pop-ups as I tried to surrender. It's a Dumbledooge! What's up, Mogert? Alright. 2 stores, huh? Yeah, let's just check one. Hoping for a halberd beam instead of this pike beam. Or a flak. As strong as this run has been, you know what's not been strong? Our weapon RNG at stores. What's the best weapon we've seen at stores? Has it been Hull Laser 2? I think it's been Hull Laser 2 and Pike Beam. Not really a great run for store RNG, but you know what? If we're gonna have bad store weapon RNG, a run like this is the run to have it in, I guess. With shit that starts with 2 of the most OP weapons in the game. Do I dive for... Oh, I do have 2 other chances at stores. I don't want to dive for a chance at weapons. I could, and it'd probably be fine, but we have a whole other sector to look for weapons anyway, so... I could dive for 2 extra ship fights, though. What's our next sector choice? Zoltan or Rock Homeworld? So two store guaranteed sectors. You know I think I might dive. I can get like 5th engine, 3rd cloaking. Like, I could get so many upgrades with a couple more ship fights this late, so let's do it. We'll cloak hack cycle them too. Where are they? They're over here. Probably even crew kill them if I'm patient enough. Okay, good. Okay. They did board me a second time. That's interesting. Where did they board? Over in O2 again. And it's still vented, actually. We should be able to kill that NG. Yeah, this should be just the crew kill. Double breach. Just hanging out there. It'll be fine. Don't worry. I'm sure you'll survive. Sure it'll be fine. Alright. Is that the last crew? Beautiful. I mean, it's good reward, but it's not actually very much scrap right now, since so much of that scrap is tied up in a Pegasus I'm never going to use. So, but I guess good reward. Could even double dive if I wanted to. But I'm not going to do that. Power, power, dodge, power. 5 engines that are powered for the dive. And we'll have even extra scrap for stuff. In my O2. Very good. Somehow your missiles are still online, sadly. No clone bay on this one, so this should easily be a crew kill here. Fuck you with these dodges. What the F? Wait for the doors to close before I mind control. Actually, I'm not even going to mind control yet. Okay. Took me a bit to get that. Okay. Alright, so he's not going to repair this anymore, so... Man, I wish I had a slug to see their crew to mind control them. Okay, just saw this door open, so I think there's either a guy in engines or shields, and I'm not sure which. There should be a guy in piloting, though, so if I just shoot piloting, that should get me the crew kill, I think. Yes, this guy's moving up to piloting now. Okay. Gotta do a bit of a blind crew kill here. Alright, watching the doors. Why do I never use missiles even when I have so many? I don't like missiles. Because you run out of offense. Now, I wouldn't say I never use missiles. Because I sometimes use bomb weapons on a boss fight. Not a boss fight, on a boarding run. If I can't find anything else, I will sometimes use an Artemis if I've started with one. But 90% of the time, I don't use missiles because running out of offense sucks. So, that's why. September fact I just learned. Twitch only pays the streamer 9 cents for a Prime sub from a viewer in Turkey. That seems crazy. Yeah, okay. I don't know about localization of Prime sub numbers. But I'm guessing that Twitch wouldn't make much from that either, because from what I've heard, doesn't Turkey like have ridiculously low prices on everything because of some weird conversion rate or something with Turkey? I don't quite know how all that works. But I think there's a lot of weird stuff with Turkey prices. The only reason I have so many missiles is precisely because I don't use them. Yeah, that's another good way of putting it. The reason I have so many missiles... Yeah, you asked that backwards. You shouldn't ask, why don't I use missiles because I have so many. You should ask, if you use missiles, would I have so many? And the answer is no, I wouldn't have so many if I used missiles. That's probably the correct way to say that. Especially around Thanksgiving, because turkey, lol, 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 lol. Alright, well, let's just leave. I don't like either of these choices. I can deal with Zone Border Police probably okay, because we have the mind control. I have protection from Rock Live Mine because of Clone Bay and because of 5th Engine, which just gets me more scrap. I don't like Rock Homeworlds because Cloaking plus Missiles sucks, but I think I'd rather deal with that than Zone Border Police and Natural Mineral Protection Act, although we have long-range scanners, so we should be able to avoid it. Zoltan Controlled isn't the Envoy quest, Cowd. That was the Zoltan Homeworlds that we skipped way back over here, I think. Zoltan Controlled can't get you Envoy or Zoltan Shield. And I think I'm going to go to Rock Homeworlds. If only we had a crystal, we could go to the crystal sector. Okay. So what am I looking for? A weapon upgrade. That's kind of the only thing I'm really looking for. If I had this missile on my bar, it would actually be another version of Rock Live Mine Protection. Border Police are yuck. Yes, they are. Asteroid Field, no thanks. This late in the game, you could switch to missiles and not run out. Yeah. Let's look at the stats on this missile, and I'll explain why this missile, even when I have 45 missiles, is still not good. Or at least not as good, in my opinion, as what I already have. We'll look at the stats. What a lot of people don't understand is often the most important stat on a weapon is not its damage, it's its charge time. Let me show you how long the charge time on Pegasus is. Spoiler alert, it's not short. Spoiler alert. You want to know why Vulcan's bad? Not only because it's 4 power, but it takes about a minute before it does anything, or whatever the full charge time is. Terrible deal. Probably better swipes I could have taken, but it's fine, and I could have shot my whole laser at empty rooms, but you know, there's a chance at a crew kill, maybe. Ignore his shields, gotta count for something. Alright, let's compare. Let's compare. So, my 3 weapons, this is for 1 power, 2 damage in 10 seconds. 3 power, up to 6 damage if I shoot empty rooms in 15 seconds. 2 power, up to about 6 damage in 16 seconds. 3 power, 20 seconds, maximum of 4 damage. Now, you might think that's equal because you can ignore shields. You know what also makes shields non-existent? Hacking. The fact that hacking exists kind of negates a lot of what missiles' value is. If I'm hacking shields, then guess what? For beams, shields also don't exist. For lasers, shields also don't exist. Hacking kind of negates a lot of the advantage of missiles ignoring shields. So, that's the main reason. Also, this 47 number might seem big, but if I start shooting 6 missiles every fight, how many fights is that? 8 fights? And we're out again? You have to be sparing with your offense, and I don't like having to worry about running out of offense. I already kind of have to worry about running out of drone parts. So the more you're having to worry about running out of consumables, the more stress of running out of offense. And running out of offense sucks. So hopefully that explains the main reason why I often don't consider using any sort of missiles as a viable offense, or something that I'm going to use unless forced. I pretty much only use missiles when I'm forced to and have no other choice. Or very specific scenarios like it's a bomb that is really good for boarding support. Okay, this guy's dodges are really good. Hmm. 91 health. I don't think I'm crew killing this. Man, rocks are hard to crew kill. Immunity to fire makes hard crew killing without boarding. Rand, what's a sustainable offense? Yes, sustainable offense. That's probably the TLDR. Missiles are not sustainable offense. That is the answer. Mind control enemies can just walk through your walls. Yeah. Yeah, they can. Or walk through the doors or the hatch doors or stuff. Yeah, they can. Mind control has a weird interaction with doors in FTL. Alright, let's check both stores. Unless we get something amazing at this store, like a halberd beam. Double hull laser 2 build, huh? Double hull laser 2. Dual laser, double hull laser 2. Do I like that better than pike beam? It honestly is probably going to be really good crew killing on the boss. Wow, am I really so desperate for weapons that I'm considering double hull laser 2 build? I think I am. I think I am, actually. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Once we're done crew killing, we could just shoot empty rooms to end a fight quicker, I guess. Let me see. I might immediately sell this for halberd beam at this store, but if there are no weapons, this is probably our final build. No halberd beam. Reach 2, burst 1. Well, not a single flak 1, not a single burst 2, not a single heavy 2, not a single halberd beam this run. Pretty unlucky weapons. Alright, well, this is our build. This is our build. Swiss cheesemaker? Yeah. Does a double hull cut through Zoltan shields well? No, they don't. Because they don't do double damage, so... Pike beam doesn't do it that well either. Pike beam's probably slightly better, although beams are weird with their interactions with Zoltan shields, so I don't know that pike beam actually... This probably is better than pike beam if all 3 shots hit. But I wouldn't say any of these weapons are great against Zoltan shields. Burst Laser 3 is like 3 Burst Laser 1s. Good one, good one. You see, the joke is funny because 3 Burst Laser 1s will be way better than a Burst Laser 3. There, that's why that's funny. It's a consequence of selling the Heavy Laser 1 that I get all these bad things, huh? Okay. Alright, so this is the Rock Homeworlds quest, which means there'll be 2 more jumps after this. And I feel like even if I say we're strong enough to save them or die trying, it might even say you don't even have enough jumps to get the quest. So I'm just... And I have long range scanners, I'm just going to ignore. Hull lasers have the best sound while landing shots. Sounds like you're punching the ships. Yeah, hull lasers and heavy lasers. Mom, Rand is ransplaining again. Yeah. Complain to your mother, child. Complain and see what good it does you. No good. Nothing. Okay, well. I guess I'll cloak your entire volley, sure. I was gonna hack your weapons, but now I'm gonna hack your shields and destroy your weapons. Pop, 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 pop. Beautiful. Beautiful sounds of explosions. The problem is he is gonna cloak and we're gonna have to take another solar flare, but it's fine. Frickin' level 3 cloak, man. Alright, I better kill his cloaking next volley. If I don't get stuck in a solar flare forever because they just keep cloaking level 3 over and over. Oh, he resisted the death shot. Oh, he burned down though. Damn. Took the damage. 1 damage. The only damage I took from that really insane offense was the solar flare damage because cloaking OP. You hear sizzling? Mom, Rand's roasting chat again. I completely ignored the missile puns. Letting chat down. Okay. You know what? I'm quite proud of ignoring a pun. Quite happy and proud. Combining my two least favorite things of puns and missiles. I'm quite proud for ignoring that. Feel good, feel good. Especially if it pisses off chat that I ignore them. You telling me that you're mad because I ignored it makes me happier that I ignored it. So thanks for making me happy for trolling chat some more. Appreciate it. Empty rooms. Let's hit those empty rooms. Holy crap, that's a good deal, especially if I get a store to sell that at. Did I see Shogun Showdown released 1.0? No, because I don't know what that is. Is that on my wish list? I have a lot of stuff on my wish list if it's a game that you told me about that I forgot about. Rand is the GOAT. Thanks, Maxifat Pastas. What a name. Did he do 4 resists in a row? Sure wish my rock hole plating did that. Rand W. Riz. Does that mean I have charisma? I could do that one because I bought that clone bait. I could risk my crew on giant alien spiders because it wasn't a risk because I got clone bait. You know, we're probably getting force shield this run if I don't spend a bunch of scrap on value points first. So I'm going to save for the force shield that I could get right now, but I don't want to spend all my scrap. Double missiles, eh? Yeah, I'm going to hack piloting and shoot weapons here, I think. Alright, level 3 cloak is honestly makes them weaker
Neo
sometimes.
Frickin' Neo.
Okay, I said I was gonna hack. I think I'm gonna hack shields. Because it means all of their volley fires at the same time. Well, if we have cloaking, it weakens their volley a bit. Okay, we take 1 missile. And 45% equals 0%. That's the only missile you'll get, sir. According to Steam, I already own Shogun Showdown. I have no idea what that game is. I'm going to guess somebody gifted it to me because they were very excited about it, and I promptly forgot that they gifted it to me. Sorry. Sorry if you gifted it to me and I forgot. If it's not a game that I've looked up myself or have been following, I get recommended a lot of games. I own Shotgun Showdown? I'd have to look at it to remember it. I wonder if it's one of those... There have been a few games that I've actually have had indie developers reach out to me and ask me to play their game. I wonder if it's one of those, and I own it because they gave me a key and played it early access or something. It could be one of those. You didn't know you could have 105% dodge in this game. Yep. And it's because cloaking gives you a flat 60% dodge. You can actually have up to 115% dodge, because I think you max out at 55% if you max out your engines. That's a cheap Zelton. I'll take a cheap Zelton. Move, who are you? Ninjality? Ninjality closer to the venting. Shogun, Shotgun, Showdown. Say that 3 times fast. Nah. I'll let chat try. Is a Zelton worth? I mean, it's cheaper than Power. It was cheaper than Power, and it got me a crew that is Power. You could argue it's not, but most of the people who would argue it's not are just people who are unduly racist against Zoltans, like I watch FTL. Alright, well, we can go sell our defense drone. When the enemy ship is cloaked, what determines if it shoots during cloak is up or after cloaking runs out? You've seen this behavior multiple times during your runs. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. I'm not even sure if some of the most knowledgeable people like Mike Hopley know 100%. I think it has something to do with weapon charge times, what level of cloaking it is, and what slot the weapons are in. But I couldn't even begin to tell you which factor is most important. Couldn't even begin to tell you. There's too many factors that I don't know the full answer to that question. So, sorry. I feel like some people think I know all things FTL. I don't know all things FTL. Name the Zoltan AA battery. God, okay. You thought they never shot before. It's down. You're gonna have to be way more specific with that. What does it's mean? Cloaking or a weapon? I think it also depends on how many weapons are just online at the time. Like, I just don't know. And if I don't know, random people in chat saying, I think it does this, I wouldn't take that for a likely answer. No offense to chat. But we have a lot of people who will be in chat and just say, I think it's this. And they're just...
These fucking dodges!
They're just kind of shooting off the cuff of what they randomly think they've experienced without any testing. Damn. Damn, am I gonna take 2 missiles here? I am, aren't I? Okay, I dodged that one. I can cloak the next one. There's a reason I only listen to about 3 or 4 people in chat when I ask questions about FTL. And those 2 or 3 people are Sleeping Dragon, Mike Hopley, Farb if he's around, maybe 1 or 2 others I can't think. Pro Revel isn't here that often, but when he is, there's a lot of misinformation about FTL out in the ether. People saying things like, Breach Bomb has a lower accuracy rate because when I use it, it always gets dodged all the time. People use confirmation bias for so much of their facts for FTL. Kind of crazy. And Powers, I'll listen to Powers, yes. And me, right? And me. I watch FTL I listen to when I want some meme answers for things. I watch FTL when memeing. Although sometimes I watch FTL will give straightforward answers. Would I listen to Hollow? Oh, absolutely. But Hollow's like me. I don't think Hollow hangs out in other FTL streams. I'm pretty sure Hollow is probably just like me in that he gets way more FTL than he ever needs and doesn't ever hang out in other FTL streams. I would be willing to bet. I don't know. Maybe he does hang out in other FTL streams. I don't know. I feel like the more you stream FTL, the less you want to... Damn it. Alright. The less you want to watch other people play FTL. At least that's my experience. Your mileage may vary. There it is. And this guy's got effectively 5 shields with 4 shields and a defense drone Mark II. At least we got the repair drone out of shields there. Have I ever tried asking ChatGPT some FTL questions? No, I've never really gotten into that whole meme of asking ChatGPT things. I've yet to be bored enough to do that. I enjoy watching YouTube videos and playing video games far too much to do ChatGPT and asking AI to make songs and pictures and all that stuff that apparently is the fun thing a lot of people do for fun. You're going to ask what's the best weapon. You're curious what it's going to say. Okay. Alright, so we go into the fight beforehand. I can get value and value here. I'd rather have my control value. So the goal here is to crew kill all but one by hacking shields, getting their missiles offline, then shooting their shields a bunch. If they hack my weapons, we jump to the base safely, hopefully, for a second chance. We are at 1 health handicap because we took 1 missile there, which sucks. I watch League, but do I ever play it? Very rarely. I played TFT on and off for a while, and I played a little League years and years ago, but to me, watching League is like what you all is for watching FTL. You watch FTL so you don't have to get salty by playing it. I watch League so I don't have to get salty while playing it. So, I will every once in a while get on an auto battler kick and play some TFT, but not very often. Why? He dodged every fucking shot! Oh, I hate this fucking game. Okay, no fires in there, sadly. ChatGPT, oh god, he got my shields down for something. ChatGPT said the best weapons are Flak, First Laser 2, and Halberd. Pretty good options. Good job, ChatGPT. And they're like almost dying, but not quite dying, and that is really unlucky. And not getting any fires. Damn it, man. We have almost crew killed so many crew here. Oh my god, they're just walking through the frickin' hacked doors like they don't exist. Damn it, man, I can't... Wow, that was really unlucky. I didn't get a single fire from a whole laser too that fight. Isn't it like a 30% fire chance? That was a really unlucky phase 1, I feel like. I maybe could have prolonged it a little bit longer to go for more, but their health was getting too low, man. Doing a run where you do only what ChatGPT tells you sounds fun. Yeah, probably won't do that. I don't do chat plays FTL runs, and I probably won't do a ChatGPT FTL run. You watch me to get salty when you were not getting salty by playing it yourself. We watch FTL precisely because I get salty. You asked it for a tier list. It put Flak, Halberd, and surprisingly Ion Blast 2 in S tier. Thought I got one fire, but the breach put it out. Okay, maybe it did, but that was really unlucky with the timing of those guys running in and out of the rooms, and I must not have done that super well. Okay, oh, that could make phase 3 a pain, but we can always do abduction strats. Can't click this. Triple hit, of course. Maybe now we'll get some fires. I say fires, crew kills. Ooh, there's our crew kills. There it is. There it is. We got there. Beautiful. Perfect crew kills phase 2. There we go. Phase 2 so much made up for the phase 1 crew kills. It's so stinking good. Boom, headshot. Triple. Actually, I think that was a quadra kill. I think we just quadra killed in that shield room there. AI is about as smart as the average human, which is not that smart. Okay. Satisfying lighting them out like that. It feels really good, that's for sure. We have the mind control counter. Can I get any other value points with 32 scrap? No, 3 scrap short of reactor upgrade. Okay. I will say, with how good Stealth A is, the fact that we're running double Whole Laser 2 as our final weapon build should show how bad our weapon choices were this run. We, like, no Flax, no Burst 2s, no Halberd beams. Man, okay. Anything I need to do here? Do I need to refresh? I think I'm going to refresh you. Ninjality has been wanting to be vented this whole time. I just know it. Heavy Whole Laser hit sound is one of the most satisfying things in all gaming history. Wow. Okay, that's strong words right there. No heavy lasers. Well, we had one heavy laser, but not heavy laser 2. Again, 3 weapon slot system makes a lot of the 1 power weapons a little less good, sadly. Yes, no free Flak 1 streamer luck. True. I fucking hate this
You
game.
left yourself
Why do you play it, Past Man? Jeez, quit. Just quit. Live your life. You don't need this negativity, Past Man. I'm sick of hearing. Get out. Come on, game. Come on.
Pastor Ed just going off. I can't even keep a straight face right now. Okay. Okay. Alright, hold on a second. Oh, I have no mic control. This is bad. I had no mic control counter doing this because of fucking missiles.
How did you dodge everything? What?
I don't know if I should have cloaked that. Okay, this is not going super well right now, to be honest. Okay. And this guy's getting... My dodges are fucked right now. Alright, hit empty room. And that's why you don't hit fucking empty rooms. Come on, don't let cloaking burn down, please. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, we can cloak the next volley. Let's cloak this, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be Zoltan Shield coming back up. Yeah. Jesus, this is a bad phase 3, man. Our dodges have been fucking effed. Fucking effed? That seems like a weird combination of things to say.
Fucking dodges, man.
Okay. Alright, finish him. Finish him. No dodges. For the love of God, no dodges.
Fucking damn it, game. What the
Alright, there it is.
fuck?
What a terrible phase 3. And another reason why I don't buy Hull Laser 2s that often. They just dodge and they do jack crap. Do literally nothing. They just dodge. Man, I would have killed for a halberd beam there. You're surprised Dino focused on the missile room. I like to get shields down, and they never got down. So maybe I should have shot missiles. But in my opinion, if I'm not well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should focus shields more. I'm just going to call that good. And 13 in a row. What I will say is if I can't even get shields down, how likely do you think that I was going to get the missiles down with how much they dodged there? Maybe I would have been more likely. I don't know. But really what made that so hard was the fact that we didn't have a beam that couldn't be dodged, I feel like, or just really stupidly unlucky with his dodges. Win is a win? Yeah. Let's check that score. 57-85. For how high of a score that was a really rough boss fight. Just do not like Hull Lasers that much. Like, I was shooting at empty rooms, and I should have just been shooting shields or missiles, to be honest. That was more comfortable than, was closer than it should have been? Yeah, absolutely. Freaking heavy Hull Laser 2s. Great for crew killing. Kind of crap for ship killing, I guess. Alright, but GG Cookie Time, we got the win. 13 in a row. Whew, okay, I'll take a win even when it's kind of a rough end to there. Stealth A is a great ship. Our weapon choices were really terrible that run. Let me pay out believers. 8%. Did not believe. But I'm the Sam Treasure, use the restroom. You all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. When we come back, we are going to run into another ship and hopefully keep the streak alive. But if we get Stealth B, it might be death time. So see you in a bit, my friends.